Welcome back to another episode of In the Garage Kit Reviews. Today's episode, it's been a little bit of time here's gone by, but since I put the video out because I've been so busy doing Instagram, which has kind of really worked out to be kind of the better format really than being on YouTube. I've got a couple of videos I'm going to put out today for the first one, which will show right here. It is the Krupp Protze and the Nebelwerfer 41. So the Nebelwerfer is a rocket launcher, basically six tube rocket launcher. And there's only some stickers on this. I've been tweaking those yet, so I'm not quite finished. But I just want to show you the lowdown of the kit and that stuff. So when you take it apart and just how it works. So here's the kind of the setup here. First, we'll start with the Krupp Protze. So other than, of course, the rolling wheels, which they roll just fine, and that it does have a folding windshield, does have an adjustable steering wheel. That's so you can get your guy in and out with no problem. And the back hatch opens. So this kit is a little bit of a redesign from the one I did for the Africa Corps, which is here. I redesigned the hitch. I found there was actually a better hitch to use, and I'm actually finding on some of them we got to watch what if we're going to be pulling some of these artillery pieces and stuff, we need the proper trailer for it, so, or the proper hitch to work with the trailer. So in any case, great little kit. It does seat 8 minifigs, so 6 in the back, 2 in the front. And there's only one rare piece on this, and that is this axe. So it's not super rare, but it's not as common because it was only out in I think not even a handful of kits, like maybe 2 or 3 kits or something like that. It was out, but the red axe on there was just it just kind of pops against the dark bluish gray, and it did on the tan as well, and that for the Africa Corps. So that is pretty much it for specialities with the Krupp Protze. Now, let's take a look at the artillery piece, because you will see the Nebelwerfer 41 that it can do a few things here. So it's kind of a two-piece thing, but I'll just explain what it is. Of course, that's the detonator. So basically, it was just wrapped up, and I just tossed it into the back of the Krupp Protze. So that's what you're going to hook it up for. So when it comes off the trailer, or comes off the Krupp Protze, or whatever vehicle you're towing it with, and that when you set it down, there's actually, which I found out just recently, I wondered what the clips on the actual trailing arms for the, or stabilizer arms for the launcher, there were some hooks on there. And I finally found a picture that shows there's actually a case that was carried in the back of the trailing arms there. So I made sure that was in there this time. So to set the Nebelwerfer up, basically you just pull the arms apart, just twist the box off. Now you're probably more than likely going to be on a Lego base or something, so there's a little pin here on the bottom, so that would actually just sit in the parts there, and it would be sitting flat. So that's kind of why I did that way. But anyway, so with the arms spread apart, then you come around to the front and you lower the support plate. Now, when they launched these things, they're actually just, the wheels were just off the ground just a little bit. So basically all the support and all the, just support was done by the trailing arms and then the support plate. So these were stuck in the ground, and when this launcher's going off, it forced itself against the arm. So it stays very stationary, so it was pretty good that way. The tubes, actually, as you can see, there's a black bars in there. Those are kind of simulated rockets, and they actually help with keeping the whole the tube assembly together. So, and the whole thing does rotate, so it does elevate and depress, I should say it that way, and then you're pretty much ready to go. So for the detonator, you put it on the back of one of the tubes, and then you set it up. Now, in reality, this would be fairly long, because the guy would actually be hiding way back, probably, I'd say probably a total of maybe 20 yards, maybe, or 15 yards away, because basically he'd have to, so this little on the detonator, he'd have to twist this 6 individual times to launch all the rockets. And then they'd have to pack up really quick because that left one heck of a smoke trail. If you watch other videos on YouTube showing the Nebelwerfer in action, you'll see that there's just huge smoke trails, and then the enemy could fire back on them once those are detected. So that's pretty much it. The Krupp Protze with everything that you see here. There are no minifigures with this kit. Minifigures will be coming out starting with the Tiger 301, which is the Kurt Nispel Tiger. That one is going to have a special commander minifig with it, but I'll be talking about that later at another time. But anyway, I think there's still a couple of these left on eBay, so if you're got a hankering for a Krupp Protze and a Nebelwerfer, then head on over there. But I've been pointing this out now that you can actually just pay directly through PayPal instead of going to eBay, which takes you to PayPal anyway, and then you're paying all the extra taxes and stuff that eBay charges you. So you can avoid that and just go straight to PayPal and look for Achtung Brick at Outlook.com. So that's ACHTUNGBRICK, Achtung Brick at Outlook.com. Until next time, and don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Bye for now.